Hello, and welcome to our Flanders Elementary School open house for the 2020-2021 school year. I'm so happy that you've taken time out of your busy schedule to attend our virtual event. I hope you enjoy it. First, I'd like to introduce you to our staff. In the front office, we have Donna Rosignol, our secretary, Sharon Nivison, our clerk, and myself, Katie Garrett, the principal. Our nursing staff this year, we have Amy Arnold and Millie Adorno. Custodial staff, we have Joe Picone, John Zapula, Mark Moran, and Ryan Polak. Cafeteria staff this year, we have Peggy Polak and Mary Barabalt. In kindergarten, we have Beth Bowman, Heather Alfano, and Jamie Lowell, all your kindergarten teachers, and Kyra Panksa is our kindergarten paraeducator. In first grade, we have Kayla Thompson, Caroline Morse, and Heather Weber. In second grade, we have Rachel Carvalho, Gretchen Yatsik, and Miltonette Hales. Miltonette is a teacher in residence with Gretchen Yatsik this year. In third grade, we have Jamie Engelhard, Rob Jakes, Cindy Domble, and Sabrina Pierce. In fourth grade, we have Kim Padroff, Sabina Vance, Eric Laviano, and Richard Jernigan. Rich is a teacher in residence this year with Eric Laviano. In fifth grade, we have Kristen Raposa and Dan Merdzik. In physical education, we have Diane Cavalieri and Kyla Rotundo. In music, we have Molly Spack and Courtney Dalkey. In art, we have Dana Baldwin and Lou Florio. In library media, we have Debbie Morrow, Amanda Newland, and Ashley Fandel Kale. In special education, we have Melissa Hughes, Nick Jones, and Beth Pastillo. For our paraeducators this year, we have Amelia Reed, Christine Damling, Mary Beth Insonia, Pam Hooley, Dawn Pedroncelli, Amy Billingsley, Michael Lynn Thomas, Mylinda Gould, Rachel Maskowski. Our EL paraeducator is Maria Gazzaferi, and our library paraeducator is Jessica Rosignol. In our speech and language department, we have Dana Cingarella and Leah O'Brien. In our mental health department this year, we have Kathleen Flannery as our school psychologist, Caitlin Kintaffy is our school counselor, and we have Haley Pellegrin, who is housed here at Flanders. She is a board-certified behavior analyst for the district. In our intervention department, we have Lisa Doucette, who is the reading specialist this year and also overseeing math intervention. We have Kelly Chemnitz, who is our reading tutor this year, and we have Chris Craney, who is our math tutor this year. This year, we are also fortunate to have a school intern from the University of Bridgeport, and her name is Catherine Coyle. She is our building sub and will be subbing in your children's classrooms. The Southington Public Schools vision of a graduate states, a graduate of the Southington Public Schools will be college or career ready and prepared for life beyond by mastering the knowledge and demonstrating the skills to communicate effectively, think creatively and critically, and contribute to the global community. We achieve this by focusing on the 6 C's and the 3 E's. Our 6 C's are content mastery, collaboration, communication, critical thinking, creativity, and citizenship. We also focus on the 3 E's, which are emotional intelligence, equity, and effort. When all of that is put together, you will find a student who is ready to be a graduate of the Southington Public Schools. This isn't something that belongs in high school. This is something that begins day 1 of kindergarten. It's something that we believe wholeheartedly and something that we work on every single day to incorporate into our lessons and into our daily practices here at Flanders Elementary School. Many times you'll see me highlight either the 6 C's or the 3 E's in our Friday update. Be looking for that in the updates to come. This year, for social emotional learning, we'll continue to focus on the ruler approach, which was designed by Dr. Mark Brackett at Yale. RULER stands for recognizing emotions in self and others, understanding the causes and consequences of those emotions, labeling emotions accurately, expressing emotions appropriately, regulating emotions effectively. The anchor tools of RULER are an important component of the RULER program. First, each year we begin with the charter. A charter is a collaborative document that helps schools to establish supportive and productive learning environments. It's created by the members of the community, outlining how they aspire to treat each other. Together, the community describes how they want to feel at school, the behaviors that foster those feelings, and the guidelines for preventing and managing unwanted feelings and conflicts. By working together to build the charter, everyone establishes common goals and holds each other accountable for creating the positive climate they envision. So at the beginning of the year, each classroom has created their own classroom charter. The mood meter is another important anchor tool of the Ruler program. As you can see the mood meter down below, it is broken up into 4 different quadrants. The x-axis measures our level of pleasantness. Our y-axis measures our level of energy. Learning to identify and label emotions is a critical step toward cultivating emotional intelligence. Using the mood meter, students and educators become more mindful of how their emotions change throughout the day and how their emotions in turn affect their actions. They develop the self-awareness they need to inform their choices. Students learn to expand their emotional vocabulary, replacing basic feeling words with more sophisticated terms. Another one of our anchor tools of Ruler is the meta moment. And our students are just beginning to be introduced to the meta moment and other regulation strategies right now. Emotions, we learn, can either help or hinder relationships, and we all have moments that get to the best of us. The meta moment helps students and educators handle strong emotions so that they make better decisions for themselves and their community. The meta moment is a brief step back from the situation when we pause and think before acting. We ask ourselves, how would my best self react in this situation? What strategy can I use so that my actions reflect my best self? So this is just one of the many strategies that students practice to be able to regulate their emotions here in school. Another important anchor tool of Ruler is the blueprint. In the blueprint, we focus on how everyone in a school treats each other and how that has a powerful effect on classroom performance and the school climate. Conflict between students can get in the way of learning and success and increase the time that teachers have to spend off task. The blueprint helps students and educators to manage conflict effectively. We will learn more about this as the year goes on. Emotional intelligence impact on students. So as you can see in the list below, the emotional intelligence impact on students is incredibly positive. It provides students with increased empathy, improved overall well-being, adaptability to school, quality relationships with parents and peers, pro-social behavior, satisfaction with school, leadership skills, and ultimately academic achievement. Here's a quote from Maya Angelou. She said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." This is one of the primary reasons that we use emotional intelligence and social emotional learning here in school. It's more important for our students to understand that we care about them. We want them to feel safe. We want them to feel successful, respected, proud, and encouraged when they're here in our building. We want them to walk away from Flanders Elementary School feeling connected to the people here and having fond memories of the things that they did. They might not remember exactly what they did while they were here, but we hope they remember this time as being a joyful time in their childhood. So I hope that by now you have seen my Friday updates that come home every Friday. Occasionally you'll get a Saturday update if I'm running behind. But in our Friday updates, I hope you'll be looking for more information on emotional intelligence. There will be some videos on emotional intelligence that I'll include in links as well. And please make sure that if you are not receiving our Friday updates that you contact the front office, either Mrs. Rosignol or Mrs. Nivison, and they can help you with adjusting your email addresses in our databases so that this way you're receiving our Friday updates every week. I'd like to take just a minute to thank our Flanders PTO for being the amazing PTO that they are. While we have a wonderful executive board and they have a video down below that you can watch later, it takes more than just the executive board to make things happen. I would like to thank every parent who participates in the PTO. Because of you, you are a wonderful support to our school. You have provided our children with wonderful cultural events over the years. You provide items big and small for our school, from technology to the mascot costume to small whiteboards that students can practice their math facts and snap words on. And each and every year, you providing the students with their free Flanders spirit wear is absolutely amazing and really connects us as a community. Our PTO is simply the best. I hope that everyone will take a few minutes to check out the PTO's video down below, and that you will also take a moment to support our PTO by joining the PTO. It is free after all. Thank you so much for joining us. The purpose of Open House is for your child's teacher to introduce themselves, show you around your child's classroom, introduce you to the grade level curriculum and expectations for the school year. While it's all virtual this school year, At any point, if you want to speak with somebody here at Flanders, we are all just a phone call or email away. Please don't hesitate to reach out. We're all here to support our students and families. Make sure that you check out all of the videos down below on the s'mores page that we have here for open house tonight. Your teachers have individual classroom videos. In addition, there are links to all of the specials teachers, special education teachers, and all related service staff members. I hope that you enjoy virtual open house, and if you need anything at all, never hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for joining us and spending some of your day with us.